Hey everyone, welcome to another reading. I know it's been a few weeks since I've done a reading. I just had a lot going on at home and I literally have not had the time or the place to film a video, quite honestly. When I have had time, I've spent a few minutes out in nature, right? So that's why a couple of my recent uploads were of sound healing with nature. Very calming, very soothing, really needed that. But so, I had a little time today, so I thought I would make another video. I'm calling this mid-month messages. We are in the middle of August. Of course, if you're watching this, you know, it doesn't have to apply for right now. Really just take these messages as they resonate with you. Don't worry that this is considered mid-month. You can watch this at the beginning of the month, the end of the month, it does not matter. I'm literally just, that's the title of it, okay? So I have a few decks out. I want to see what energy we're dealing with first. So I have the Energy Oracle deck, and I'm just gonna shuffle that. Let's see what comes up. Let me see if I can, okay. Kind of shuffles good like that, not really. Let's see. I'm gonna pull 3 cards. And I'm actually gonna keep going. Let me see, I took out the Psychic Tarot deck by John Holland, so I'm gonna pull a few cards from there. Oh, are these all upside down? I like my cards all facing one way. I'm gonna have to fix this later. I'm going to pull these 3 according to the 3 that I just pulled from the energy deck. And I'm going to start with this. I do have another deck out called Mystical Wisdom. I will get to that though after. So, okay, so with the Energy Oracle deck, the first card we are dealing with here. Oh, I love this. Number 34 or a 7 if you're reducing it down. Door to personal health, healing, and happiness. Well, health is all about healing, right? So I love this. Literally, I just hear the word like walk through the door. So if there's something you've been wanting to do, wanting to start, whether it's a new project, a new line of work, maybe you are thinking of moving, whatever it is, whatever change you have been really wanting to put into motion, I feel like this card is sort of validating to you, confirming to you that yes, that is, you're on the right path. That is the next step for you to take. Just even if it's a small step, maybe, you know, if you're thinking of like moving or something like that, maybe the step you just need to take is simply looking online for another place, or really deciding, you know, location-wise, where you want to live, right? I feel like the first step doesn't have to be a big one. It doesn't have to be a big leap. Really, it can be a tiny little baby, a stepping stone, if you will, okay? But I feel like all you have to do is literally take a step and you're going to become happier. I know, I look at this and this door is open to a beautiful setting, a garden, a beautiful landscape. You've got a rainbow right here. Rainbows come after a storm, right? After it rains. So maybe right now you're going through the sort of rainstorm. You're about to come into a lot of blessings, okay? I do feel messages are coming in for you. I'm hearing pay attention to your dreams because I believe that is a bird. It's a dove. Yep, I'm going to see if I can, it's a little blurry, I apologize, but that is a dove. So messages are definitely coming in for you. Just walk through. You don't even have to jump. You don't even have to leap. Just walk through, okay? Just go. Whatever that first step is, like I said, even if it's a small one, take it. Now, the card from the Psychic Tarot to go with that, Okay, that's okay. This is okay. Number 5, challenges and obstacles. So I feel like this could be like what you're going through right now. And if you're looking at this, I'm saying take a next step. Well, okay, maybe your next step is a little hop. I look at this and, oh, I just hit the table. To me, this doesn't feel like it's a very big leap. I mean, for others, of course, given size and distance, yes, this could look actually very scary. I kind of look like, oh no, I could just get my leg right across and hop on over. I do feel like if you're looking at all these orbs, I mean, you're protected. You're protected. You're protected here in the physical realm, especially by like those in the spiritual realm, in the ether, like your ancestors, your angels, gods and goddesses, like ascended masters, beings, whomever. Like, I just feel like you are so protected. Don't be afraid to take that step. And maybe taking that first step is the obstacle, is the challenge. Because, stepping through a door, I mean, like this is a change of scenery, right? Keyword there is change. Number 5 is all about change. Whether good or bad, it does not matter. Change is change. Change is inevitable, okay? Eventually something gives. And sometimes, eventually, the universe itself will make that happen if you're being too stubborn to do it yourself, right? So I feel like the challenge that you face right now is to make that change. I mean, this is what's there for you as long as you make it. Change can be scary, but that's what liberates us. So I say, go for it. The challenge, the obstacle is not as big, not as dire as it may seem. Well, let's see what else comes up with the energy. 23, which is also another 5, all tied up. Some of you could feel like that right now, feeling bound, you're restricted, like you're bound to, you have an obligation, or you feel like you have an obligation to do something. I do hear the word temporary, okay? So I feel that whatever this obligation is, whatever this restriction is temporary. I also feel though, I mean, if you're looking at her, yeah, she's all tied up. She has like this rope or wire around her. I get the vibe though, like it's not as tight as you think it is. Like you can wiggle yourself out of whatever the situation you feel bound to. You can free yourself from it, okay? So I kind of want to say with this card, like, don't give up hope, if that makes sense. I love this. Number 7. Another 7. We got 7s and 5s here. I love it. Crown chakra. So really this is like, okay, so crown chakra, right, top of the head, accessing the universe, the divine, spirit, what have you. Also though, really like a knowing, like it's your intuition. And I mean, intuition is really like these two, third eye and crown, but like really enhancing it and just homing in on it. It's accessing it and not denying it, okay? You really need to acknowledge and accept what your intuition is telling you. Like if you're in a situation right now that really is not good for you, it's not healthy, it's stale and it's time to move on or whatever. I mean, acknowledge it. Like really acknowledge it and then accept it. Once you do, the scariness of it, the fear around it, like it starts to fade away. Because it's like once you acknowledge and accept something, it's just like, okay, and then there's room left for action. Okay? So I feel like that. You just have to like really do it, if that makes sense. The other card I get with this from the Energy Oracle deck, I love it, number 44 or an 8. Woman holding a heart. Now this could relate to you. You could, be a divine feminine, full of love and wanting to give your love away to someone. This could also be though, a woman coming in for you, okay, if you're not currently in a relationship. I do also feel though, this could be a strengthening of a relationship that you could be currently in, regardless if you're a man or a woman. Just this, there is this essence of love. I am also hearing with this though, doing what you love, okay? But it comes after you step through the door. I don't want to read these cards as like past, present, future, because that's really not what I get with that. To me, it's more like present into future, okay? Because I feel like it's right now, present time, are these 4 cards, okay? Feeling tied up, restricted, but knowing that you got to change something, right? But just getting yourself to do it, easier said than done. I know that. But I feel like when you do, once you do, it's you open the door just for a whole new life. Like, not only do you actually just get what you want, you get more, okay? And I feel like a lot of it does have to do with love. Love romantically, yes, okay, for some of you. But also, like I said, love for what you do. So maybe it is a career change. Maybe you are thinking of moving. Well, guess what? You're going to end up falling in love with your new place, okay? Like it just, love comes in many forms. I also feel with this card, now is a good time to focus on self-care, self-love, treating yourself. You know, if that means like, I mean, and I know it might be a little difficult right now with some places, you know, quarantine and phases and stuff like that. But like if you're able to get yourself a massage or a manicure or pedicure or treating yourself to like a nice meal or dessert, whatever, taking yourself out, I don't know, somewhere. Like to me, I get this sense of just indulging yourself, okay? Really embodying love that you have within you so that it continues to radiate outwardly, okay? I love this card. You have love and just like a whole lot more coming in for you. Oh yeah. Another 4. Jesus. I love all these numbers. Look at this. And another rainbow. Foundations and achievements. I mean, really, you're meant to build, to create the life that you want. And I want to say, like, dream big. Don't be afraid to dream big. Like, it's your life. Why can't, if you want to move, I don't know, across country, if you want to move to another country, okay, well, you may have to wait till the whole COVID thing dies down for that one, probably. But you could start setting that up now. You could start making goals for that now. But like what I'm saying is like dream big, okay? If really you want to go into, I don't know, acting, like maybe you're not right now. Maybe you're in HR, like something completely opposite. Who knows? Maybe you're like doing construction. You're like, I really want to get into theater. Like, good. Go and do that. Like this is a success card. It really is. Will there be work involved? Yes, because to build anything requires build anything that will last requires like a foundation and not a rocky one. Okay, not a rocky one at best. No. A solid foundation that requires work. I mean, you don't achieve really anything unless you put in the work, right? Like if you're going to school, if you're studying for a test and you get an A on the test, great. That's your achievement. You got an A. It's because you studied. That's the work put into it. So like, yes, whatever you want, you will be successful at, you will achieve. You do have to put in some work into that, okay? But like I said, that first step, you know, into getting that, into stepping through this door could simply be you looking online at something, okay? So I love these cards, I really do. I want to pull a few more though from the Mystical Wisdom deck. I was seeing this deck in my head like half hour to an hour ago, so I have to use it. I don't know what messages are going to come up, but I love those cards. Yeah, I think you just got to go for it. Dream big. I just said dream big, and I just turned a card over. Dreams. Believe in your dreams. What did I just say? Oh my God, people. Please listen to this message. Also, I do feel, pay attention to your dreams, that you do have loved ones in your dreams trying to speak to you and communicate with you. That's a very easy way for them to do so. So if you do see someone who is passing your dream, know that that is real. Like I said, it's an easier way for them to do it. So take that to heart. Even if you don't remember like what they say, just knowing that they're there, maybe that's all you need to know. But so I just mentioned dreams. Dream big, going after your dreams. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Let me see what else comes up. Dragon, discover your courage. Oh yeah. Because you do need courage to make any change. You really do. And I think it's okay to be scared, to be afraid. Good, be afraid. But do it anyway. Like, just do it anyway. Don't let it hold you back. You're going to end up, I feel like you're going to end up regretting later on holding yourself back. You know, most people don't really regret what they do, because of what they want to do. Most people don't regret that, right? It's usually they regret not doing things, not saying things to people. You know what I mean? It's always regretting the not stuff. Because, I mean, you can go and do something, and if it doesn't work out, okay, it doesn't work out. Like, usually people are like, all right, well, at least I tried. Yeah, at least you tried. I feel like that's all that life is asking of you right now, is try. Knowledge. Seek knowledge. Okay, good. So still with this, I'm getting, again, still pay attention to your dreams. Listen to your intuition. I do feel for next month, and granted, school's starting back up. However, it's starting back up. I do feel, though, for this fall, that some of you are going to be studying something new. Something that you've been interested in for a while, but maybe were too scared to look into. Well, who knows? Maybe after watching this video, this resonates with you so much that you're like, all right, I'm going to do it. But that's what I feel. I also sort of feel here, see the words at the same time. When dealing with another person, don't take everything at face value, if that makes sense. Like, don't be afraid to ask them questions if you don't really understand, because I'm hearing like, don't assume, okay? Don't assume. It's not gonna help whatever situation it is, all right? So that's where the seek knowledge comes in from. Don't be afraid to ask questions. I love this. I'm really drawn to the book. Now it's interesting because she's sitting there holding a book, but her eyes are closed. So that's why I originally said, like, about your dreams and paying attention to your dreams, because I feel like these could all be like dream states. But when you're reading, it takes you into another world, and sometimes you get so lost in the book that you don't even realize you're reading. You think you're already there, which is wonderful. I love that. But I do see people actually like reading things they're going to learn, but just, I don't want to say reading as an escape, but just sort of to allow your imagination, your creativity to really come out. Which is good, though, because I feel change stems from creativity and imagination. Yeah, I like that. I love this card. I love these messages. This message is all about creating change in your life and getting yourself set up to where you want to be. I'm going to hold these two cards up. Okay? Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I don't even want to pull any more cards. I like these messages. I feel like that's what's needed right now. So don't be afraid to take that first, be afraid if you want to, but take that first step anyways. Okay? That's going to set you up for a wonderful life. So, all right. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I apologize I haven't been around the past few weeks. I will try to make another video, another reading in the next week if I'm able to. I am going to do another one, though, for reviewing some of my decks. So that's a little easier. Takes less time to do. But have a wonderful week ahead, you guys. I will see you next time. Bye.